Jim Cornette, I understand there's rumors that you want a contract for the World Tag Team title.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to show you what happens when you got talent, what you can achieve, and I want to show you pea-brain idiots out there who doubted my word who the U.S. Tag Team Champions are, brother. The Midnight Express, beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan, just like we've always deserved to be, and we showed the fantastic just that. And then we got to thinking, brother, we're U.S. Tag Team Champions again, and that means that we're the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team title. That means we're better than every other tag team in professional wrestling except for the team that happens to hold the World Tag Team title. We're #1 contenders to that. Well, let me tell you something. We don't like being second best, and we figure it's time, since the Midnight Express had the World Tag Team Championship belts around their waist for 8 long months a while back, that it's time maybe that we were the World Tag Team Champions again, to show everybody, to show all you morons who doubt my word and doubt these men's abilities, just exactly who the greatest tag team in wrestling is. We don't want to break up any friendships over this. But, J.J. Dillon, I sent the contracts to Jimmy Crockett. Our part's done. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. All you got to do is sign yours for Tully, Blanchard, and Arn Anderson. It's hard to beat a team, you know, David, when you've never had a match with them even once. We've beaten everybody else. Now the time has come, Tully, Blanchard, and Arn Anderson, for you to show everybody if you really are the World Tag Team Champions. I don't blame you for being a little nervous. You got everything to lose and nothing to gain.
The #1 challenge, the United States Tag Team Champions against the World Tag Team Champions, Midnight Express, against the Horsemen, Arn Anderson. As Jim Cornette says, he can't beat you until he wrestles you.
Well, you know, the one thing about this, David Crockett, I find interesting is I am actually very, very proud and happy for Bobby and Stan. The success they've achieved is something very few teams ever achieve in a lifetime. They are now twice United States Tag Team Champions. I'm happy. Bobby Eaton, to be honest with you, is one of the finest friends I have on this earth. But you see, when I look at my business and I conduct my business, there was something my grandfather told me one time. He said, a wise man knows his limitations. You stay in your own backyard, you cover your own backside. So, gentlemen, what I want you to do is just cock back and rest on your laurels right now. Enjoy the success, enjoy the financial rewards that being the United States Tag Team Champions brings to you. But don't ever, 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 ever get in bed with the Horsemen, because if somebody gets hurt, rest assured, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it'll never be us. We're survivors. We've always been. Let's keep this thing on an even keel. When work's over, let's enjoy each other's company like it's always been. You go your way, we'll go ours. You'll be successful, we'll be successful. That's the way it was laid out. That's the way it should be, and I think that'll keep everything in the proper perspective.
All right, what about the two greatest wrestling minds? Talking about Jim Cornette, J.J. Dillon. The mental battle there to decide who will be top dog.
Well, I don't really look at it that way. Jim Cornette, as Mr. Anderson very aptly put it, now manages the United States Tag Team Champions, and I'm sure he can be very proud of his accomplishment. By the same token, I manage the World Tag Team Champions, and I've always had the utmost respect for Mr. Jim Cornette. I think he's a great, great mind in the world of professional wrestling. We don't enjoy the same lifestyles, and that's not being critical of anything, but I'm very proud of where I am, and I think Mr. Anderson has hit the nail on the head. I think right at this time, I think it would be best if things were just left alone.
Tully?
I believe they've covered it all well. You know, we don't like Motel 6s.